All right, well, good afternoon and welcome to today's celebration of our extension of Route 1 service here to Virginia Center Commons. We could not have picked a nicer day for this. And I am pleased to report that in addition to delivering 36 new stops with direct service to downtown Richmond, we have also delivered an ice cream truck. So make sure you get your tickets for that. Before we begin, I want to truly take a moment to thank our partners and hosts here at Henrico County. They make these events the easiest part of launching a new service. I also want to point to members of our staff, including our all-star planning team, Corey Robinson, Patricia's not here, and Hannah, who has rejoined the team, as well as our colleagues at Henrico. That's Todd Ure of the board, and of course Ashley Austin, the amazing Henrico transit planner, and the capital improvement team, who was up until the last moment before the event, making sure that the bus stops were ready for action. And finally, I do want to shout out the marketing team, of which I am a member. We have done everything from the stickers to the TV commercial. We are very excited for you guys to start seeing for today's service. We really hope you enjoy. I want to mention that there are 2 service launches today. In addition to the Route 1, we are also extending Ashland Link service right here. For those of you that don't know, Link is our zone-based on-demand pickup transit service. And when we launched the Ashland zone back in spring, one of the complaints we heard was there was no direct connection to the city, unless you want to tough it out on Amtrak. Today, transit is doing what it does best, which is shrinking the Richmond region, combining Ashland service with the new Route 1 service to make it possible to take a fare-free public transit connection from the town of Ashland to Goochland or Chesterfield or even Powhatan. The Route 1 extension, as mentioned, was divided into 2 parts, and before today's section opened, we were already changing lives. We got some public comments for some surveys that we put up around the first one, and the second comment that I got was, I no longer have to walk 2 hours to get to work. When we were across the street filming the commercial, we had a man walk up to the bus and say he'd just gotten a job, and he had no idea he was going to get to that job because he lived at Parham. And when he found out that we were launching service, he shook the hands of every single person on the cast, which not super productive for the service, but it was a great thought. So I am really grateful that I got to be the one to relay those stories to you. I'm also grateful to introduce you to the next people in line that have really led from the funding and the commitment to transit and the steering our board to absolute excellence to today, to being able to deliver this service. And that starts with our first speaker this afternoon, the Director of Transit Planning from the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation, Ms. Tiffany Dubinsky.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Henry, for getting my last name right. So as introduced, I am Tiffany Dubinsky. I am our Director of Transit Planning with the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation, and it's my privilege to join you again today to celebrate the extension of Route 1 for GRTC. This extension represents an important step towards strengthening public transit connections for the greater Richmond area. Public transportation plays a vital role in connecting our communities, ensuring that people can easily access jobs, education, healthcare, and other essential services. At DRPT, we are dedicated to supporting projects like these that enhance transit infrastructure and improve service reliability across the Commonwealth. We've been glad to be partners on a variety of different projects with GRTC, and so we're grateful to see how this has expanded in terms of access for transit for those in the Richmond region. This extension is a perfect example of how state and local partnerships work together to provide safe, accessible, and convenient transportation options for transit riders. This has been about a roughly $4.3 million investment, showing how thoughtful transit planning can enhance residents' quality of life. This strengthens our region's transportation, and for this project specifically, it's improved the bus stop quality, provided funding for operating costs for both fixed route and paratransit services, and include marketing efforts to inform the community about these enhanced options. So on behalf of Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation, I want to thank GRTC, Henrico County, a lot of our local leaders, and then all who have contributed to making this extension a reality today. So as we cut the ribbon today, we celebrate not just a new bus route, but the connections and opportunities this service will provide for years to come. Thank you so much for having me here. And then it is my pleasure to introduce next our speaker, Mr. Tyrone Nelson, Chair of the Henrico County Board of Supervisors and the GRTC Board of Directors.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, and Fellow residents of Henrico County, it's my pleasure to stand before you today as we celebrate another exciting new chapter for our community. Today, we announced the launch of 36 new stops, 36, along 15 and a half miles of expanded service on GRTC's Route 1 line. Right here in northern Henrico and the Virginia Center Commons area. This is more than just an extension of our transit area. It's a significant step toward enhancing accessibility and connectivity for everyone in our county. With the addition of stops on this same route at Reynolds Community College earlier this year, we continue to make it easier for students, faculty, and visitors to travel within Henrico. Education is a cornerstone of our community, and by improving access to and from this local college, we're investing in the future of our workforce and our economy. But the benefits don't stop just there. This expansion opens the door for residents and visitors and job seekers to explore a variety of businesses, attractions, and employment opportunities. From the vibrant dining scene to the Henrico Sports and Events Center right behind us, we're connecting people with jobs and with experiences that will enrich their lives. Whether you're enjoying a meal at a new restaurant, attending a game, or simply exploring our community, public transit will be a reliable partner in and on your journey. The Virginia Center Commons area is buzzing with development. Hotels, restaurants, new homes are emerging, and this service will be a lifeline for current residents and future visitors. By providing seamless access to these jobs and amenities, we are fostering a sense of community and enhancing the quality of life for all who call, live, work, and play and visit in Henrico a motto. As chair of the GRTC Board of Directors, I understand the vital roles that public transportation plays in our daily lives. It connects us, it empowers us, and it brings us closer together. I am proud of the progress that we are making and the commitment that we have made to ensuring that Henrico County is a place where everyone can thrive. I encourage all of you to take advantage of this new service. Explore what Henrico has to offer, support our local businesses, and enjoy all the opportunities that will come with this improved transit access. Together, we are building a more connected, accessible, and vibrant community. Thank you to all of our partners at the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation, and my friends and colleagues at GRTC and Henrico County. Thank you also to the state and local elected officials who help make extraordinary things like this possible. I'm going to pass the mic along to my colleague, Reverend Roscoe Cooper, and again, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Nelson. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and residents of Henrico County. It is a privilege and pleasure for me to serve as the Fairfield District Supervisor. Again, my name is Roscoe Cooper, and it's my honor to be here today to announce an exciting development for our community. This expansion is more than just an increase in access to public transportation. It also represents a significant opportunity for our residents as well as our local businesses. With this new access to Virginia Center Commons area, we are poised to harness the energy of recent developments that are modernizing and revitalizing this essential part of our county and our community. As you all know, the Henrico County Sports and Events Center behind me is now open and welcoming visitors, bringing new excitement and enthusiasm to our community. From the A-10 Women's Basketball Championship, which returns in March, to other events like the National Wheelchair Basketball Championships, This investment has been integral to our community's continued success and investment and prosperity. In addition to this landmark facility, we anticipate a variety of new developments, including restaurants, hotels, and other businesses that will enrich our local economy and enhance the quality of life for all of our residents. Tourism in Henrico County is on the rise, and this trend shows no signs of slowing down. By improving public transit access, we are not only making it easier for residents to enjoy these wonderful new amenities, but also are inviting visitors to explore everything our community has to offer. Like the Fall Line Trail, which will extend nearby, this expansion will facilitate greater connectivity, allowing more people to experience the vibrancy and the electricity that is generated for our local attractions. Investing in public transportation is necessary and essential for sustaining economic growth, promoting accessibility, and fostering community engagement. I am so proud to support this initiative, and I encourage everyone to take advantage of these new opportunities as we continue to build a better, brighter future for Henrico County. Thank you to our partners at DRPT, GRTC, and elected officials at multiple levels for your continued support and commitment to our community. We're grateful to have with us the mayor of Ashland today. We're happy for his presence. Come on, let's give him a hand for being here with us as well. And together, we can keep this momentum going and ensuring that Henrico remains a great place to live, to work, to play, to visit, and to raise your children. So let's get ready to cut this ribbon. Thank you all so much.
There's nothing that quite makes the introduction better than knowing that you have the Director of Transit Planning and then two reverends right behind you. As we move over to do the ribbon cutting, the last person that we absolutely have to recognize is, of course, the woman that will have the giant scissors. So please join me in giving a huge round of applause to GRTC CEO, Ms. Cheryl Adams. Come on over, guys.
Okay. Now 3, 2, 1, cut.